texting, emailing and tweeting. The question tonight is, what does that Republican letter, this Republican letter to Iran, say about US foreign policy? Well, it says a number of things. The first thing that it says is that at least half of the United States Senate, or virtually half of the United States Senate, think that the Iranian leadership are idiots who don't know anything about American politics, which I'm here to tell you certainly ain't true. For example, the first paragraph reads, "It has come to our attention while observing your nuclear negotiations with our government that you may not fully understand our constitutional question, our constitutional system. Thus, we are writing to bring to your attention two features of our Constitution: the power to make binding international agreements and the different character of federal offices," just in case the Iranians were too stupid to read the United States Constitution, that the Iranian diplomats who have served there and viewed everything that's happening in the United States have absolutely no means of conveying that information to their government, that the New York Post of the Republic of Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, at the United Nations, has somehow missed the nuance of American constitutional politics. So that's the first thing that it says about US foreign policy, that almost half of the senior house of the American Congress thinks that the leadership of the Islamic Republic of Iran are idiots. But the second thing is, for the American people, far more serious. This is essentially an attempted constitutional coup d'etat by almost half of the American Senate, and it is clearly orchestrated by the Israel lobby in the United States, which organized the visit of Netanyahu to that rapturous welcome from both houses of Congress, with only some 50 members of the entire Congress and Senate absent from the speech. It's clearly another reverberation of the Netanyahu visit. Why is it an attempted constitutional coup d'etat? Well, the American Constitution is very clear. It is the President of the United States who controls foreign policy. It is the elected President of the United States who negotiates treaties. And for any citizen of the United States, never mind a senator of the United States, to try to undermine and undercut the elected President of the country is not only unconstitutional, but constitutes treason. That's essentially what the Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, said today. It's what a number of concerned citizens of the United States are going to say in a legal action to that effect. It's what hundreds of thousands of American citizens so far in the last 2 days have said in a petition, that this Republican letter is a direct, flagrant, brazen breach of the Nolan Act. The Nolan Act forbids any American from undermining the President of the United States and corresponding with a foreign power on behalf of the United States. The letter effectively is saying to the Iranian leadership, whatever you decide in negotiation with the President of the United States doesn't matter a damn, because our President will be gone soon, and with the stroke of a pen, the next President will simply countermand him. And in any case, they are saying in this letter, anything that President Obama negotiates with you will be undermined by us. In other words, it's a kind of declaration of war. It's certainly a declaration that President Barack Obama is a dead duck. Now, the hatred of Obama in the United States has always been there. It is now distinctly more palpable. It's partly because he's black. Trust me on that. It's partly because he's a Democrat. It's partly because he doesn't like Netanyahu and Netanyahu doesn't like him. It's partly because he plainly prefers peace with Iran rather than war with Iran. It's for many, many reasons. But we are today as close as we have been probably for 50 years or more to outright rebellion within the United States governing circles